Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're safe and well. It's a beautiful morning with us here, although there was a very worrying sort of cold looking dawn. So I think we're due for a spell of cold weather. Right, work. Somewhat under the radar, ECHA have actually brought in manual checks on chemical safety report completeness. And the only reason I found out about it, because it's been an incredibly busy year for us in GB with Brexit and everything, is that they've done a webinar on it recently. So if you are still doing REACH registrations to ECHA, you may find this useful. What I thought was really interesting, though, was why the hell are they taking their very precious time and doing completeness checks on chemical safety reports? Everybody knows CSRs are useless most of the time. And the reason they're useless is because they are being done as, for other people. They're not being done for us ourselves. It goes against caveat emptor completely. And when you think about somebody somewhere in a chemical manufacturing company trying to do a CSR that encompasses somebody who is 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 steps down the line, where they're selling inks to the general public, and the color chemical guy is supposed to be able to assess the risks of the ink use and put that into some kind of reasonable order. It ain't gonna happen, people. So maybe it's about time we said, whoa, stop this nonsense. We don't need use registration. We don't need chemical safety reports. We don't need the authorization process. We don't need substances of very high concern. That's all guff. That is taking us away from the primary function of the REACH registration process good bits, which is providing us data to support the classification, and the whole idea of safety data sheets, which is providing good quality information for the people handling the chemicals so they can do their own health and safety risk assessment. Everything else is rubbish. We do not need to go down that route, and I very much hope that in GB we go for a more limited version of REACH and we focus on what is important, which is the quality of the data. Get that right, publish that so everybody can use it, and now we're talking. Interestingly as well, you may have seen that ECHA's own website is becoming so bloated and so full of extra information that it's getting harder and harder to access the chemical information we need. It certainly seems to be slowing down, although that might just be a function of my own internet connection, but I doubt it somehow. Anyway, I will get off my soapbox and get on with the most important things for today, which are, of course, the funny videos. So the first one is a set in the hospital, which is what? An amnesia. I certainly am slightly deaf at the time, from time to time, just because of earwax. And the amnesia bit being in menopause, suffering from what was it again I'm suffering from? Yeah, I do get memory lapses, which appear to be hormonal related. So that's a good one. Actually, somebody I know was at a training session on menopause recently. It seems to be the in thing at the moment. Maybe it's just because we're all so old these days. I don't know. And the other one is Russ Abbot is Bond. Basildon Bond. Of course, if you're not as old as me, you will be aware that this is obviously a James Bond spoof. But Basildon Bond was the good quality notepaper that we used to use to write our thank you letters on, back in the days when such things existed. I know it makes me sound like I belong in the dinosaur section of the Natural History Museum, but yes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these as much as I did. So whatever you're doing today, have a great day, and I look forward to chatting to you again. Well, have a great weekend as well. Look forward to chatting to you again on Monday. Take care of yourselves. Bye.